Yes, yes, I'm here, guys.
Hey,
And thank you. Am I the last one listening?
now
No.
we still have quite a few.
Okay. All right. Quick question. As you know, guys, I sell more originals than I sell prints. I
Mhm.
sell more around this area. I have a distinct problems that I'm sure many of the other ones have. My solo show in New Orleans at the gallery opened the day the New Orleans closed down.
Ugh.
And so I have about 30 paintings that are behind shutter doors at the gallery. All right. But they're
Oh,
also on my website. Now that's a 50-50 gallery. Of course, it's on Julia Street.
Mhm.
I've just finished the two big commissions I have. So I'm at the point where I've got to get rid of these originals. I've
Yeah.
got to sell them. Got any ideas for me that'll just whop them? I mean, I can do on the site. I mean, I'm fine with a sale or anything. I had a,
and you can get them, right?
well, I'll have to figure that out because it and work with the gallery and see. But as far as those 30, but I still have, another 60 or so that I'd love to get rid of too. Because
I,
I paint so fast, remember? So
Yes.
I would maybe, this could be a opportunity to do an experience page on the site. And how many did you say there are? 30?
oh god, 30 at the gallery, but I have probably 80.
Okay. Yeah. And I remember when we talked to you, I mean, you sell originals pretty well and you sell them well on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where I'm going with this is it doesn't matter if it's an experience page is how this is done, but I'm thinking like you do some sort of I don't know how you'd name it, but it's like, I'm like the gallery is closed because of this.
Mhm.
And because like, that's where they are. And because they can't be there and they can't sell, we're running I'm doing a sale until these are gone. And this is a one-time, if you want a Kim Zabia piece, like this is it, and it's like almost a countdown. Now with an experience page, you might be able to do something cool where it's like, here's the gallery, all the pieces in it, and you just have them listed one after the other with a link to just where they can go and buy it, but it could be a really cool page to drive people to where they can go and see all of those. And now you could do this as a regular page on your site as well, like a product gallery page. Just get them all in there.
The gallery does not have a website where they sell on the website because they sell so much to tourists that come in
I see.
and people that come in. And so they don't have it where I could do there. They have to sell it off of my site.
Yeah, so you got to get these on there, right?
Yeah, oh, they're there. They're there.
They're there.
On my
site. And do you have them, have you created a product gallery page, like a dedicated page with those on them?
No, they're under originals. You can go to Kim House.
So you might want to do that, like obviously put them where they should go normally. But then in addition, you could create this page just as this like promotion page, right? Like it's so that way, if you're going to talk about it on Instagram which is what you should do, you should go where you're already selling to those people and email and all that stuff. You could drive them right to this special page that contains all of the originals that are a part of this gallery bust, whatever. You got to come up with a cool name for it. Pat, do you have any thoughts on that?
I think you should, the video camera that you have right now, I think you should dim the background a little bit, and then it's just you against the black there and be like 30 paintings. Wow. Secret location in New Orleans. Yes, exactly. I am going to drive down there with a U-Haul and bust them out and play it up on Instagram Live.
Yeah, that would be great if you wanted to get COVID. Good God, the whole place in New Orleans is eating up with it.
Yeah.
But just tell the story and then say, look, this terrible disease dumpster fire of a situation is your gain. I am willing to take the gallery split, knock the prices down to that level, and fire sale them right now, 1 week. Show a picture of your husband. What is your husband? The mayor, right?
Yeah, he's the mayor, but I doubt
the mayor has the key to the city of New Orleans. He can get in. We will get these works out, and we are going to jailbreak them for the next week only. Fire sale. That's what I would do.
Now, would you?
On Instagram, I would be all
I could probably even talk to the gallery about having them cut too. I mean, they have been doing videos, granted, but they don't have the followers that I have. So I mean, it would be and I share their videos, but it's still not making any difference.
You need to. How many followers do you have again? You have a lot.
How many what?
Followers on Instagram?
2,000 now. Yeah.
2,000. So, yeah.
I have, the biggest thing is the Facebook followers are, there's 3,000 on there, and I sell there too. So it's a combination between the two, but that's really, and I mean, they're all
tell
local.
the story. I would tell the story. I would tell the story on all those platforms, you know, that literally closed the city the day my gallery opened. You know, their loss is your gain. Tell the gallery, like, look, sorry, I'm going to have to sell these things. I got to survive. But as fast as you churn them out, you can get some replacements when they get open in June or whenever it's going to be.
Okay.
But
I could do an IGTV.
Yeah, totally. I would do both. I would do everything.
Tell the story. Like,
tell the story for sure.
I completely agree with Pat on this. I think tell the story. Like, you could go on, like, you know, do the whole story too. Like, don't just do it all in one video. Like, do what he said, which is like, today you can tell the story about what happened and just be totally open and honest and genuine about it. Right. And then, and say, this is what happened. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep you guys posted. And then a couple days later, you get all the pieces and then you start showing them. I got them. Here they are. This is going to be the greatest sale ever. Right. And then you announce it. And then you start driving people to them.
Could you imagine that the truck pulls right up on the gallery? Is it in the French Quarter or is it or just?
It's in the Arts District on Julia Street.
Julia Street. So the U-Haul pulls up. You and the mayor get out in the full hazmat suits, like the whole thing, duct tape, the gloves, the feet, and you're just in there loading them in. I mean, I'm telling you, people would get behind this thing. Like,
oh, absolutely!
Driving the U-Haul,
save the
U-Haul
paintings.
Instagram live. We're getting them out. We're on our way to get them right now. Oh, I'm telling you, it would play. It would play.
You could have a sledgehammer going after the door.
Yeah, it would totally.
Yeah, beating down the shutter, and then they wouldn't rep me anymore. But, you know.
Oh,
and then I could easily work it out with the gallery and pay them a finder's fee or whatever. I'm not too worried about that. But how big of a discount we're talking about? 25, 30?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, it's a 50-50 split with the gallery. I'll do the 50-50 split with you. You could go that aggressive, or you could say it's a 75-25 split. And I'll do that with you, but it's time sensitive, and make sure it has an end date and see what happens. But I think I would totally play that story up, and I'm not kidding.
And as they're selling, one gone, right? Like you post it every time. One's gone.
Bye.
29
Bye.
left. Yeah. And so people are seeing like this whole thing is happening where it's like this one situation that never happened. And you're just, you know what I mean? And it's going to be fun.
That would be a great story. You might have to rent the U-Haul and just drive around the neighborhood.
Just say, this is it. We're going to get them.
Yeah. And then.
Yeah, exactly.
Or heck, you don't have to rent the U-Haul. I don't have to rent the U-Haul. Just have to go to the U-Haul place and stand by the truck.
Yeah. Or you just somebody has a minivan, or if you guys have a truck or something, you just go and take just do it for show. Right.
See, I was planning, I have a solo show here, April 21st, which is now called off. And that's when I was going to sell everything that I didn't sell there, which would have been fine. But now that's called off. So, okay. All right. This sounds like a fun thing, guys. I think we can do this.
I mean,
you can.
You could really play this up. You could say you're getting daily briefings from the paintings. They've been sending you messages. They're all they're all COVID free. No one's been in there that's infected. They're waiting for you to come and get them. Show little previews. I would have a blast with it. And you have the personality for it. So, which is
I can do this.
Yeah.
That would be fun. All right. I can do it, guys. You keep your eyes open. Okay.
All right. You let us know, because I'll be following this with rapt attention. No two ways.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Kim.